Yeah.
Right, so we get into Division 3 now.
We're on Marwick Head, who are on round 7, just to remind you of a
This is
victory.
Division 3, so this is the kind of we've looked at the top two divisions. So they're the top two, the ones that should be going well because we know they done well last year. Now we're kind of falling down into the chasers, shall we say, the ones looking to be promoted this year. Let's see who's been studying
Yeah. Oh, this
through 7 rounds. A lot through 7 rounds. Yeah, that is nearly through 7 rounds. That fairly
So
moving along. That's good.
Kelly picked Parsons in the 4.02. I wonder if that was the first defensive player picked earlier, so I'm not sure. I'd have to double check that one. So that's pretty early. I do quite like
402 pass.
Solomon.
Not only is it early, I mean, it's pork as well, so I can really go for it. Not only is it early, look at the scoring. Parsons doesn't score that, but he has games, but he
No.
has so many quiet games as well because the top offensive linemen are, they watch him like a hawk. It's,
Yeah.
I just, I mean, he's the biggest name for sure. He's one of the best players. But that doesn't
There you go.
always translate into fantasy points, It's in the
Check,
fourth
check, check the
round, pork. What are
405,
you
Craig.
doing?
Craig, check the 405.
The 405. Jeez, that's what I'm
Yes. I
talking
do.
about. This has been drafted properly. The first quarterback going 404. That's where the first quarterback should be going. It really is.
And that's a
That's
pretty good. That is a good team, actually. I do like that, even though he has a Giants player in there. And Jonathan
Lloyd.
Brooks, you don't know if he's going to play. That's the problem, or when he's going to play. So you might be worth picking up Hubbard later on just to cover him and put on the IR for
I absolutely
Brooks.
love
But
getting Josh Allen in the fourth round. That's fantastic. It's no way
I
was
couldn't
letting him
believe
go
that
by
one when I
there.
was doing it.
But Barkley in the first. Waddle in the third, Neighbours, who again, I get it's quite it is later, but it's his rookie year. A defender and then a rookie running back who's injured.
Yeah, that's a bit. You don't like say if he gets fit and play, he's going to be a great running back. But you've got
The
Hubbard, and
seventh round,
Hubbard's
you're
a good
still
running
picking
back.
your
So
first team. In the
yeah,
seventh round, you're still picking your starting lineup. So you got to pick your starting players. Surely to goodness, you want your starting players. You want to pick your starting players in the first. How many players do we start? 10, 12, 12 rounds. Surely. Apart from the defence, obviously. So I mean, Brooks is banked for later, and don't get me wrong, if if Boyd's in it coming into the play, coming into the back end of the season, and Brooks could carry him to the title, Brooks could carry him to promotion.
yeah. Nobody often you say that about a Panthers player, but yeah,
I mean, he
you
could
got
though, but the question is, who's going to get who's going to be coming in to get him there? That's a big question. But yeah, so I'm not
so
a fan of
one at
Brooks in the
one hundred
seventh
five
round. I'm
here.
not a fan of Brooks in the 14th round, to be honest with you.
I would pick him in the
Crosby in
14th
the
just
in
for
the
the hell of it,
fourth as
but
well. I mean, he's a defensive lineman.
407,
It's
yeah. Yeah, he doesn't get that. He
that's
can.
it.
He's good for the sacks, but not the tackles. And the tackles is where you get the points. So
Kyler
another
Murray in
Nico
the
Collins
seventh.
over Crosby.
Kyler Murray going in the
Yes,
seventh here. That freaks me out a little bit. 'Cause I want Kyler Murray in mine, but I want him in the 10th.
I do think he might be the only one that's actually drafted Kyler Murray so far, but I'm not 100% sure. It's hard to keep up with
Yeah,
all the picks, but
Kyler Murray's
it's,
huge for
it's
me this year. I honestly look what he done at the bit when he came back in last year. He came back. They waited till he was properly fit. He came in. What did they go 3-4 with Murray at 3-4 after like 1 win the first 11 games? They
yeah,
went 3-4 with
they
Murray
beat
back at
Dallas.
quarterback, and
Yeah,
that was with zero targets. He had no one to throw
yeah,
to. Hollywood was broken. That's a McBride. He had McBride, and that's how But now he's got Harrison in there too. They've added Zay Jones, and Zay Jones is a decent wide receiver. So yeah, I'm huge on Kyler Murray this year. I think he's going to be fantastic
yeah. They're a bit of a
for
mixed team because
fantasy
there's so many
purposes.
defenders getting picked. But
He's a runner as well.
yeah, boy,
Is
they set up with
is
that.
Solomon? Solomon is he one for? Is he making a pattern? Is he? 1 for 1. Wide receiver, running back, wide receiver, running back. But I love I love what he's doing. Diggs aside, I love that. Jefferson, I took him in mine.
And Kelsey, yeah.
Kelsey, I've taken him in mine. White, absolute bell cow. Kamara, I'm sorry, pork, but
Oh no, I do like
Kendrick
Kamara.
Miller
Otherwise,
is
yeah,
a dead duck. So Kamara is going to be the man again this season. Kendrick Miller is obviously an absolute bust. So Kamara is the man there, and Zay Flowers I really like, and Aaron Jones is going to do fine in Minnesota. Minnesota run the ball
yeah,
well. When they had Dalvin Cook there, they ran the ball so well, and Jones is better than Cook.
yeah. What it would have been nice if he'd picked Cup instead of Diggs. That would be by far the best team in that draft so far.
Yeah, I agree. Cup instead of
Mm,
Diggs, and I would really, really, really like that one. I mean, I
yeah,
said, through seven, they're all going to be pretty close and tight. Oh, there's our Grote. What's Grote doing? St. Brown, Etienne, McBride, Stroud,
Stroud.
Stevenson,
Yeah, he got Steve. He picked
Rice.
Stevenson. I was a bit surprised, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't think Stevenson's going to be the bell cow there as well. I know they've
yeah,
brought
no,
in
but it's
Gibson,
New
but
England
Gibson's
and
going to be a
they're
cat.
pish.
And, yeah, but they've got to turn it around. Someone's going to score.
You'd
They're
hope so.
going to score points, and they'll get nobody else.
Oh, that's true. You got to like the
So
tank
it's
there with
yeah,
six.
I don't hate picking Stevenson up in the fifth. I really don't. I think that's fine. I'm not sure who I would take and who's went behind him as well. I would have in front of him, to be honest with you.
There's a
Maybe
question
Mixon,
for you
maybe
there,
a
Craig.
Connor. I know it's Yeah, I think he'll be much better than last year. He was a rookie last year as well. He's learned a lot. He's now Jackson obviously likes him. He got better and better as the year went on last year, and yeah, I think he's going to carry that on. Andrews is getting older now as well. So he's not going to be as real. I don't think he's going to be as reliable. So yeah, I think that Lamar will be leaning heavily on Flowers this year. 'Cause have they even got who else have they got there at wide receiver? I
Uh,
don't think I can name you
oh,
one.
Bateman, Aguilar.
Well,
Is
Bateman, yeah, of
Duvernay
course.
still there? No,
The
Duvernay went to the Jags. Uh,
Oh, did he?
I think
So
Duvernay
yeah, I
went
mean,
somewhere
yeah, I love
else.
Zay Flowers.
So,
I think Zay Flowers is going to have a big year this year. I think he's going to be good because the Ravens are going to be good. You know they are. The line's going to be good, and honestly, don't. Bateman's been the bane of my life for years. Bought him. I've bought in every single year. I've had a piece of Bateman, and he's every
well, you
single year I've
got
thought this is the year. This is the year.
well, you got Isaiah Likely, who might actually get more targets now, and I'm pretty sure Nelson Aguilar's here now, but I could be wrong. Um, I don't look that deeply
Oh,
into
I
the
think you're right. I
Baltimore.
think you're no, no. I think you're
Uh,
right. I think you're right. Aguilar is there. Aguilar is there. Lightly's
make
a
mine
tight
see it.
end. I'm sorry, but he's a tight end. You don't Lightly is Andrews or it's Andrews or Lightly. It's not. It's not Lightly or Flowers. It's Flowers or the tight end, whatever the one is on the field. They're not going to play double sets with Andrews and Lightly and have both of them catching. It's going to if they're both on the pitch, one of them's going to be blocking
I'd have to look now and see who's on that team.
for me. But yeah, it's this one is very close. I'm not. None of them are jumping
Oh
out
yeah, they
at
got.
me as.
I knew they had a rookie, Devontae Walker, who's meant to be quite good actually.
Oh
So
yeah,
he might
yeah,
be
yeah.
number
I've
two.
picked him up in a few rookie drafts, but yeah, again, he's a
Deep.
rookie and he went relatively later
Oof,
on. Flowers
jeez.
is the man.
You want to see the rest
Flowers
of them?
is
You've
the
got
man.
Sean Ryan, Deontay Harty. Did he play for New England or something like that? I can't remember. Was it the Bills? Tylen Wallace, Malik Cunningham, Dayton Wade, Keith Kirkwood, Isaiah Washington.
So there you go.
Fuck.
Flowers
Lamar
is
would be
the man.
running like fuck. The big throw it to Derek Henry and let him run. But yeah,
I
so
think
obviously
Grote's been.
my Grote said,
I
yeah,
think Grote's been
Grote
to
isn't bad.
Mars for the last 6 months and he's no seen the news on Rice. I
I do wonder,
mean,
but yeah, you never know.
the guy could be in jail by Christmas, much like rather than a football field. But hey ho, each to their own. I mean, don't get me wrong, if he gets a 4-game ban or a 6-game ban, then it's a great pick up in the 7th round, but
But then obviously
not
you've
going to
now
win.
got Xavier Worthy, Hollywood Brown, Travis Kelsey. You've got the new
Yeah.
rookie tight end as well, Gray, who's meant to be like a bit like
Yeah, he's going to
Wiley.
be he's for the future. He's for the future. I'm mad.
Mhm.
He's to be when Kelsey's finished.
And you've got
But yeah,
Pacheco as well.
what
So
is it? Are any of these ones jumping out at you, Johnny? I can pick holes and
Solomon's jumping out apart from Diggs. And
yeah,
then
yeah, I
103.
I
And I
agree
do
with
like the
that.
young
I
boy getting
definitely agree with
McCaffrey and
that.
Jacobs, Olave, Metcalf, Ingram. Najee Harris is a bit of a, but then obviously the
Yeah, I mean, at
running
this
backs at
stage, I
that point.
think it's a lot. At this stage, I think it's a lot easier in the first round as a first pick. Later on, not so much, but well, you'll get suspended. They can't. They can't. Rice can't not get suspended ever. Absolutely not. Not after what he's done. I mean, he literally was racing at 100 mile an hour or something like that. Was he not? And crashed. He has to
Then
be
then
suspended.
then
There's no
drove
way he
off.
doesn't
But
get.
yeah,
The
but then you
question
got
is
to
how
think.
long.
Remember
The question isn't it?
what happened to Kamara? Remember he was on video beating the shit out of the boy, and he's still not been done for it. So
Well, he did. Kamara got
That-
weeks last
yeah, but he
year.
never got.
He got 6 weeks.
He never did. He? Did he? No, he never.
Yeah, he got 6 weeks last year. He missed the
Oh
first six
yeah,
weeks
because
of last
what's his
season.
name was in. Portbelly's
Yeah,
favourite man was in and did fuck all. Yeah, I forgot
exactly.
about that one.
But yeah, no. Kamara got his. There's no way Rice can't not be suspended. Absolutely not. Ah,
What about
gee,
Tyreek Hill? Because so he not keep on getting done for beating up women, yet he never seems to get suspended or get any
no, I
long
think he
term.
got done once for beating up the women, but he done it real bad, and he did get suspended for it, but it was a long time ago now.
Well, so it was a
I
year
don't hate
after,
what the
so
12. I don't hate what
Spindle, the
Kamara
London
did get
Eagles.
suspended, did he not?
Yeah, but it was a year later.
Ah, yeah, it was a year
Remember,
later. He got suspended.
nobody drafted him when it first happened, but then he got back, he got suspended last year, so it was a year after the incident. There's a probably good choice that Rice might get suspended next year. But
Yeah,
who knows
yeah,
how the NFL
and
works? So
if so, then it's a good pick in the 7th round. But I just can't see how he doesn't get suspended. I mean, he's in court. He's going to get done for it. But
yeah.
I like what the 12th picks doing here. Brown Pacheco. I love Pacheco and Connor at running back. I think that's a good running back pair. And
Mhm.
Terry McLaughlin, I guess he all depends on what Daniels is like, isn't it? It's a risk. It's a risky one, but I love Terry McLaughlin. I think he's a very good receiver and very underrated. So I like that team at the moment.
Yeah, Terry McLaurin's pretty good actually. And James Conner is good, but obviously he's a bit fragile as well. But he will catch it.
Well,
He
yeah,
did
he's
it like
never
a
played a
couple of
full
years ago.
season, but if you can get with Murray back, and I think the line should be a little bit better this year. With Murray back taking a little bit more of the kind of run, he'll be running a bit as well. So they
Yeah.
brought in who was it? Corum they brought in?
No, Trey
No, that's
Benson was it?
LA.
Is it
Oh, they
Trey
got
Benson?
Benson. Yeah, they picked up Benson as well. So I think
Yeah.
Benson will take some touches off him, which will actually help Connor because it'll keep him on the field. It'll keep him fit, hopefully.
But I think when when Murray was fit the year before, that was that when Connor had a great year because Murray was dropping the
Yeah,
ball off to him all the time and he was getting all the catches
yeah,
and getting all the touchdowns. So
it
yeah,
was.
I do like the Connor
Absolutely.
on
His
six
first
one.
year
That's a
after
good pick.
Pittsburgh.
So yeah, and he was good before he got well. When he first came into Pittsburgh, I liked him as well, but obviously I preferred Dale. But we all know what happened with that fucking idiot.
Yeah,
But
it's
that's an old story. That one for the old timers, the ones that are new to the fantasy don't understand that one. So yeah, so I would go for Solomon, closely followed by Spinjo as my two
Yeah,
favourite.
I
I
mean, I
can't
like what
decide between the
Reynolds is
two.
doing at the moment as well. If you take out the 6th round pick,
Yeah,
I like I like Williams. I like Cook. I get it's these are all superstars that we're looking at though, But I do like where he's going with that as well.
but then obviously you've got the Guildford Raptors as well. Jamar Chase, Pittman, Smith, Swift, Pitts is everything, mate. And then you've got Jalen Warren. This is actually going to be a
Been
really
delighted.
tough division. This is going to be
Would have been delighted to get Chase at 107.
bloody right. But I think he went later than some of them actually. But we'll get to that one. But yeah, but we'll get Ramanarson Brown at 109. If he was available at 107 in my division, I was going to take him, but he wasn't. Because somebody else who traded, yes, somebody else who traded up in that division picked him before me.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that one. So then you'll find out who I picked in a couple of rounds, and you're probably going to laugh, but I don't give a shit. But the only people in my division and Everett know who I picked in the first round. So I'm just waiting for you to get the reaction when it comes round. So we'll get to that one in a bit. But